We are holding this program every year. 10 years ago, we thought that it's time that cement industry should look into more active role in environmental improvement. And because cement industry was always branded as the most polluting industry, because it was using limestone and coal. Both of them contribute to as high as 1 ton of carbon dioxide per ton of clinker. That was the story 10 years ago. So that became a serious issue because when you know the global environment is changing and then there is a global temperatures increase and so on. So CII took it upon themselves as a mission to how to make cement industry go green and how to bring down the absorption of fossil fuels and fossil raw materials and so on. So in that we have been able to, I would say, we've been able to make a great progress because we found that the cement industry, cement plants are coming up with number of suggestions from their own. So we played a role just triggering this activity. Cementech, what it was about 10, 12 years ago and what it is today, will make a drastic improvement has happened. Growth is, cement growth is, as you know, as I have said, today we are producing about 250 million tons. This is despite the fact that there is a slowdown in construction and others. But construction area is something which is going to grow in a very big way. Today our consumption levels are very low, as you heard, 180 to 200 kilogram per capita consumption. It is likely to go to 450 to 500. That's what everyone is predicting it. If that is the case, we have got to add at the rate of almost 50-60 million tons per year. And this is possible because a large part of use of cement goes in residential buildings. And this is something which will continue to grow because there are so large a number of young population. They would also like to have lot of comforts in living, which means house, automobiles and consumer durables like refrigerators and air conditioners. This is the movement which is going to come and it is coming already. So in that case, cement industry will have a very huge market potential available. Plus, from governmental side, there has hardly been any investment in infrastructure, hardly any investment in road building and so. These are certain things which we know in many of countries abroad. These are the major areas where cement is utilized. In our case, this is a negligible part of the cement utilization. And therefore, we would like to look into possibility of increasing consumption in these areas, for which a lot of government participation necessary, but government and private joined together can work. A lot of foreign direct investment also is possible in these sectors. So we are very confident that cement industry, this little a year or two slowdown is not going to be entirely the same every year after year. It will grow in a big way. It has to still to catch up with that kind of environment, which can be triggered by the government, of course, and that will come through in the coming years.